Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Kim. Today is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. And we begin with a 13-year-old, an arcade claw machine, and a really bad idea. Apparently, the North Carolina boy couldn't win a prize at the Carowinds theme park in Charlotte the old-fashioned way, so he decided to climb inside the glass box and take one. You probably see where this is going. The teen's temporary naughtiness turned into prolonged embarrassment. He couldn't extricate himself from the Cosmic XL bonus game without help from firefighters. And while that was happening, pictures of him sitting in a pile of carnival-grade tchotchkes were taken, shared, and splashed all over the local news. Not surprisingly, the boy's been banned from the park for a year. It's an NFL miracle. Damar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bills player whose on-field collapse in January shook the football world to its core, is suiting up again. Yesterday, a team of doctors fully cleared the safety to resume all activities, and he's already with the team and participating in off-season workouts. Remarkable, since Damar's heart had to be restarted twice, once on the field and again on the way to the hospital, after he suffered what's known as commotio cordis, a direct blow to the chest at a specific point in his heartbeat. Damar credits first responders and the AEDs, automated external defibrillators, they used for saving his life. Now he's paying it forward, making it his public mission to help get more such devices into schools, along with the proper training to use them. Hollywood writers may soon put down their pens. 97% of those who create the shows we see on TV and in the movies have authorized their union to strike if a deal can't be reached with the big studios by May 1st. The last walkout was in 2007. It lasted 100 days and resulted in many top shows shortening their seasons or going on brief hiatuses. We all spent some time alone during the pandemic, but a Spanish extreme athlete took solitary to a whole new level. Beatrice Flamini descended 230 feet into a cave in Granada, Russia in November of 2021 and stayed there alone for a mind-boggling, record-setting 500 days. It was all in the name of science. Beatrice was part of an experiment monitored by researchers studying the human mind and circadian rhythms, which help our bodies tell night from day. Surprisingly, she says time flew by. When they came to get me, I said, "Already? Surely not. I hadn't finished my book." And about all the attention she's getting since resurfacing last week, she told the BBC, "I was expecting to come out and have a shower. I wasn't expecting there to be so much interest." Elon Musk is targeting tomorrow morning for another try at getting his super heavy SpaceX rocket and Starship off the ground in Texas. The launch window opens at 8:28 Central Time, and while Mr. Musk continues to promise excitement, he's also hedging his bets. Earlier this week, he told a Twitter audience, "If we get far enough away from the launch pad before something goes wrong, then I think I would consider that to be a success. Just don't blow up the pad." He really wanted to be a dad, so much so Murphy the bald eagle tried to hatch a rock. Murphy, who has a wing injury and lives permanently at a sanctuary in Missouri, was spotted by his handlers feathering a nest and doting on something. But that something wasn't an egg. It was just a garden-variety stone. The story made the social media rounds and prompted the reserve to post on Facebook, "We wish Murphy all the luck in the world, but we have yet to see a rock hatch." Then, earlier this month, the sanctuary received its first bald eagle baby in 8 years. Put it near Murphy to gauge his reaction, and in no time, the Good News Network reports the proud new papa promptly transferred all his pampering to the real deal. Raptors like Murphy, the eagle, falcons, and hawks all have very strong parental instincts and have been known to adopt strays. That's it for KidNuz this morning. Now today's KidNuz quiz, sponsored today by the whale family of Chennai, India, to shout out Sanghametra Whale, a KidNuz superfan, and to say hello to Redwood Montessori, an American International School of Chennai, for being such warm and wonderful places of learning and fun. Now today's quiz. A 13-year-old North Carolina boy got stuck in what? An arcade claw machine. What's the medical name for a direct blow to the chest, like the one suffered by Damar Hamlin? Commotio cordis. An extreme athlete set a record of spending how many days alone in a cave for science? 500. Before Murphy the Eagle adopted an eaglet, what did he try to hatch? A rock. In today's KidNuz Kicker, when does a green gummy bear not taste like a green gummy bear? When it's a Haribo. Fans of the squishy little candies are in a kerfuffle over a resurfaced Reddit post showing a Haribo bag that identifies each bear's flavor to its color. As CBS News reports, that little green gummy most of us thought was something obvious like lime, green apple, or watermelon is not. It's actually strawberry. And the clear, that's pineapple. Another old but good fun fact, Hans Riegel, who established the company in 1920, named Haribo by taking the first two letters of his first name, last name, and the city where he was born, namely Bonn, Germany. Thanks again to the Whale family of Chennai, India for underwriting today's quiz. A big KidNuz hello to Sangametra, one of our favorite listeners, and to her older brother, Chai Venya. We also want to shout out our KidNuz teachers, starting with Mrs. Diarpa and her Harding Hawks at Harding Elementary in Kenilworth, New Jersey. To California for Ms. Willits and her fourth graders at St. Joseph in Alameda, and Mrs. Watkins and her squirrels at Upper Laurel and Menlo Park. Mrs. Hopkins and her Panthers at Lakewood Elementary in Holland, Michigan. And Ms. McCain and her Rams at Port Chester Middle School in Port Chester, New York. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you back here for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.